Hello everyone, and welcome back to the hills of County Durham. Now, those of you that are local, I'm going to try and see if I can get in the right area here. Some of you that are local might recognise where I'm at. That's my house in the background there, just above my head. We're currently walking to the field. Me, Cooper, and the wife. The wife's carrying me spade today. There they are there, she's got the spade in her hand, that's good of her. She's actually going for a run so she doesn't have to carry it all day, but we're going on a permission that I have done in the past. I haven't done it on the channel yet. I've done it in the past, found some nice things, bits of silver, a nice jetton, but one of the most interesting things that's come up was a neolithic scraper. Now, I just happened to be digging a hole, and underneath the target, which I think was a halfpenny if I remember rightly, underneath the target was a bit of flint, and I put it on a few Facebook groups, and it turns out it's a neolithic scraper, about what, 8,000 year old, something like that. So very interesting, very lucky to find, but very interesting. We're just coming up on the field now on our right, over here. That's the field behind them trees there. So yeah, I'm hoping today we can unearth something nice. We're only out for about 4 hours, 5 hours. Hopefully we can find something. So here's Cooper behind us there. There's Jesse with a spade. And that's the field we're going into. So hopefully we can pull something nice up. Until then, we'll catch you on the first hole. See you in a bit. Right everyone, we've come through the gate there. Those of you that are local will recognise that hill, see the hill everybody, that's kind of sticking up over the top of the wall in the distance? That apparently is an old castle. Now, how old we're talking, I'm not 100% certain, but we're in the right area. Now, we have a signal here. I hope you can see the screen all right. It's diggable. I'll just try and put that brightness up a little bit for you, see if it makes a difference so you can see it. Wait there. I know I've knocked my headphones off by accident, but we'll... First diggable signal there. So we'll have a look at that. Catch you in a second. Yep, first signal out there, and we're on to a moo tube. So yeah, a common find. I think Coop was he's kind of just up there. I think he's just pulled up a lead palm guard, so we'll have to have a look at that at some point. So yeah, hopefully it gets a bit better than this. Right, we're on our second signal there, and it was a very, very, very similar signal. You can just see me hole kind of there where I dug that moo tube up. It was a very similar signal, so I didn't film it, but we're on to... now there's a proper name for this, but I just call it an umbrella thing. You can see where the spokes of the umbrella, where you push this up and the spokes will come through to open the umbrella up. So it's a slightly better find. I've got a few of these at home. I mean, it's not often you find them, but they're not that amazing. But I just thought I'd show you it. That's the second signal of the day. So if it carries on like this, by 11 o'clock we'll be hitting a gold coin. Yeah, wishful thinking I think, but never mind. An umbrella thing. Let's see what we'll find this next time. Right, I've just dug up a bit of like 2 links of a chain there. I didn't film it, just a bit of rubbish, but you will see it on the roundup. Now here we have, that looks nice, doesn't it? Sounds nice, looks nice. Hopefully we're onto a coin. Like I say, there's the gate we've come in today. You can see there's a bit of a road comes through here, through into the next field. Now there is another sort of road goes up where the way Cooper's gone up there. So hopefully we can get onto a bit of a hot spot where there's been a lot of traffic in the past. And there is also some lime kilns, or whatever they may be. There might be something different, but they're just down to the right down there. So we might have a little bit mooch around there. But for now, we'll see what this is. Sounded too good to be one of them, didn't it? But never mind. I do think we'll find coins today. It's just a matter of digging up all the milk tubes before we get to them. But never mind, that was that. We'll fill this in and we'll get going on to the next one. So I've dug this one out. It was a signal in the 40s and it was all over the place on the screen. And the tones were a little bit iffy. But I've dug it out now. That looks better, doesn't it? Now I'm hoping we can kind of get this out together. If I can get the camera right. Oh, I'm so pleased I did that. I'm so pleased I've unearthed this together. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Right, I'll just zoom you in. I'm going to get the brush out. This must have been on its slightly on its side or something. I mean, I'll just get the imprint. You can see there's an imprint here. Look, whoops. There's the imprint. It actually looks like the imprint has a bit of gold gilding stuck to it, which might have been on the front of this. We'll get the brush and we'll just give this a quick clean together. Now, somebody will be able to tell us what this is. I mean, I'm just assuming it could be some sort of horse related sort of buckly sort of thing. But I'm absolutely over the moon with that. Look at the detail coming off that. Now, I don't want to rub it too much because there is some gold gilding still on there. But look at that. What a nice decorative thing that is. Yeah. As you can probably hear, I'm sniffling a little bit. It is still quite cold. The tops of the hills are white. So there's been a little bit of a shower of snow on the hills. I mean, where I'm stood now might be 800 feet above sea level. Go up a bit further onto the tops, you're up to 1,000 and above, like. So we do get bits of snow quite regular this time of year. But yeah, if anybody can tell me what that is, that's a lovely, interesting little decorative piece. I'm saying it could be horse related. It could be sort of clothing. Has it had teeth on the back of there? You would almost say so, wouldn't you? You see the gold gilding coming through in places. So that would have been a lovely thing when it was sort of in use and kind of in a bit better condition. You can see just by giving it a little bit tickle there, the detail that's coming up there is absolutely amazing. Yeah, oh, I'm happy with that. Yeah, things are looking up. Fantastic. Right, let's see if we can find something else. So I've just done the same thing again. That's, you can just see there, that's where I've just filled in from that buckly sort of thing. Now, we had a signal here and it was flittering around in the 70s. I've dug it up. Now it's still flittering around a bit, but with it being so close to that, which was a lovely little thing, little target, with it being so close, I've got to dig this. It could be anything. So what I'll do is I'll get back to you. I'll get dug around a bit more and get it out, and I'll get back to you. Right, I literally just poked the pinpointer in, and we have in there, hope you can all see that. That looks like a coin, doesn't it? Now we'll just try and, oh, it's come out all right, that. Oh, it's a bit different. Oh, yeah, what is this now? Now, I'll just get the brush on it. It's got a hole in the middle, which looks like it's been purposely done. No, I don't want to give that too much of a rub because it just looks a bit soft. Obviously somebody's put the hole in the middle for some reason. It looks like a George III. I'll just give it a rub on the old magic trousers and transform it. Now that, to me, let's put that brush down, looks like a George III halfpenny. Now I'll just get my point and stick out for it. We'll point some details out on it. Now I'm sure I can see there 1, 2, 3 eyes, and then on this side part of Georgius and the bust looking to his, or our right. So I'm going to say, looking at that it's a George III halfpenny, and you're probably looking at late 1700s, will you? I would imagine, just by the shape of the bust. I would say, sorry, I'll get you in picture. I would say late 1700s. So that's 2 in a row. Will this date to a similar time as that buckle? Very possibly. Somebody in the comments will tell us better. But yeah, I'm over the moon with that. Somebody's put a little hole in the middle for whatever reason. Yeah, fantastic. One for the pot. Right, we'll keep this run going. Come on. Right, I had to film this one. Now, it's not the deepest, which is a little bit of a concern, but I'm going to disregard that. It's just too good not to. Well, you would never not dig this one. A little screamer, that, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a look. We'll get it out. Yeah, I was right to be a little bit apprehensive about digging it. It's just another sort of moo tube sort of thing. You know, yeah, it wasn't what we want, but at the end of the day, we're tidying the fields up, aren't we? So it's always a positive. So yeah, we'll keep going. I'm in quite an upbeat mood today after getting that buckle and that coin. So yeah, we'll just keep going. A couple hours left, so see what we can do. Right, we had a dodgy sort of signal in the 20s all over the place. I didn't film it. I'm on a bit of a time scale today, so I'm kind of picking and choosing which ones to film. But I will film that. Yeah, part of a clog clasp. Now, I am in the same field. I'm very close to where I dug up that neolithic scraper. I'll try and put a bit of a picture of that on sort of now while I'm talking to you. So yeah, so every little bit of signal I get in here, I am sort of trying to dig. I mean, so I am probably going to dig a lot of rubbish, but yeah. But anyway, we're onto a little part of a clog clasp. Nice to find, but not that interesting. I'll have a look for the rest of it in the hole after I've turned the camera off. But yeah, it's a find. So yeah, onwards and upwards. So I've just had a bit more root about in that hole there. Now, this is the power of the Manticore with the 9-inch coil. Now, that was in there, and I've literally put my pinpointer in, and we have a rusty nail. Now, they would have been probably that close to each other in the hole. That was why it was a bit of a dodgy signal, but it still managed to pick that up. And that's why you always, if you're unsure, just dig it out. I know this time it was only a clog clasp, but that could have been something else, and it was right next to that, probably about that far apart in the hole. So, yep, that's just proof. The proof's in the pudding. So, yep, I just thought I'd show you that, guys. I just want to do just a quick shout out, just to all the people that's commented on the videos, and all the people I know that's sending us personal messages. Really appreciate it. Fantastic. The latest one, just a quick shout out to Gareth and Louise. Just a couple who I've done work for in the past. Got a lovely message the other night. Means a lot. And all I'll say is, if Louise, if you are wanting to come out metal detecting, there's fields very close to you. that are throwing up some lovely stuff. So get yourself a machine board. That goes for anybody. If you are thinking about doing it, just do it. It's one of the best things I ever did, personally. It's a fantastic hobby. So yeah, don't think about it, just do it. Go for the biggest and best machine your budget allows and just get out there. Yep. It'll take you to places like this and probably even nicer places. But yep, with that being said, I'm going to put my machine to the test, try and find some more treasures. I'm saying nothing. I'll let you think what you want to think, but I'm saying nothing. Yep, I'm still saying nothing. Never mind. Got to be another moo tube. That screen, it's just a very big blob. Surely I've got to get one of these right. Right, we've got that out, made a mess, and whatever it is in here. I'll try and get you in the picture. And in that bit. It's in there, whatever it is. Right, yeah. Oh, I think it's a top. Could it be like off a barrel top, sort of the end of a top or something? Possibly. Well, maybe not even a barrel top, maybe just a top for even just a water trough, I think. Get it cleaned up if we can. Yeah, it's just a top end, isn't it? It's where you would kind of turn it on and off. I think. I mean, I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, but that's certainly what it looks like. So, not a moo tube. So, yep. On to the next. Right, I've just caught up with Cooper. We're here just behind them hills there where the castle used to be, and this is what he found before. Now, I'm tempted to say that's a palm guard. That's the other side that would kind of that way. And they would do the workings on this side, whether they were on sort of with needles and or what have you, but I would say that's almost certainly a palm guard. Looking at it, looking at the shape of it, sort of domed on one side. So what age will that be, guys? If anybody can help us out with an age range for that. 300-400 year old, not as old as that, I don't know, but yep, pretty sure that's a palm guard. So well done, Coops. Right, so just to give you a little bit of a view of where we're at, like I say, I'm pretty sure this has been sort of done quite heavily in the past with metal detectors, but I've managed to stumble upon this one. Can't ignore that. Again, I'm struggling today. I mean, I've had a few nice finds, but I'm digging up a lot of rubbish, so I'm not too hopeful, but we'll have a look. Right, I've made another mess there, but we are on to what looks to be a coin. Now, I'll just get you zoomed in just a little bit, guys. Now, I'm just going to give that a little rub on the magic trousers. See them, look how magic they are. Good, aren't they? And we'll see what details we can get off this. Now, I'm trying to look both at it and through the camera at the same time. Unfortunately, I'm going to say it's jiggered. But it's a coin in a field that, as far as I'm aware, has been done quite heavily in the past. So if they've missed this one, they might have missed some more. And it's a coin, so I'm over the moon about that. So date wise, it does look very sort of Victorian-y, sort of maybe just before that sort of Georgian sort of time, but yeah, happy with that. Over the moon. I think that's Britannia's side. You can maybe just see the outline of Britannia, but yeah, we're going to struggle to get anything off that. So yep, over the moon. So we've got a nice Little 34, 35 there. Quite a nice sound to it, quite nice on the screen. But as we've said in the past, that can mean nothing. Yep, one way to find out, let's get it out. Right, whatever it is, it's out. And we have a ball. I'm not hopeful, but I always like doing this. This is my favourite thing. You know, when you get something up and it comes up like this, it's like Christmas, isn't it? Well, there it is, whatever that is in there. It's a button. First button of the day. I'll just turn that off. You can see the shank on the back. Nothing special, but it's a find. So the first button. Yep, fantastic. You can see why they would have built a castle up here. You're looking down on everybody. Obviously, these trees probably weren't there however long ago, 1,000 years ago, 800 years ago maybe. But yeah, looking down, good viewpoint. So, yep, let's keep going. Right, I've just dug another signal up there. It was coming up 2930, quite nice and solid. We have, if it'll focus, we have a little bit of a spoon handle. Right, I've just had another signal up there. It was kind of 2930, nice and solid. And we have a bit of a spoon handle. Nothing special. Bit of age to it. It's an artifact, but nothing special. So yeah, we'll keep trying to look for the good stuff. Cooper's struggling today. I don't think he's found anything other than his lead palm guard, but yeah, we'll keep going. Another one here, just filled it in there. Turn that off. Again, nothing exciting, but we're on the right track. We've got a horse harness ring. What will that be? A couple of £100-year-old. So we're heading in the right direction. We're fine. So onto a little bit of a hot spot here. So yeah, the finds they just have to get a bit nicer than that, don't they? And I'll be happy. But nevertheless, we'll keep going. It's starting to cool in a bit. So yeah, we'll keep going. We've got another couple of hours left yet. Right, we've just come across another signal there. It was a bit dodgy, but we've got a button. It's got some gold on the back. It's as close to gold as I'll ever get today, I think. See if we can get some writing on there. There is some writing. We'll just zoom you in just a touch. See if we can make it out. If anybody can make that out. My eyes aren't very good today. Yeah, other side's just gone. It's knackered, but we've got a bit of detail on this side. We've got some flowers there. Something. Armfield, possibly. Yeah, anybody that's up on the buttons. There's a few of you in the comments. If you would like to put a name and a date to that, that would be fantastic and impressive. So, yep, another button. Plain, but a little bit of detail, but we'll take it. Another signal here, you can maybe see it sitting on the surface there. It was coming up kind of in the 40s. We'll just get that stamped in nice and tidy. Knock that off. I'll knock it off, then knock it on, then knock it back off. We've got a furniture handle there. So yeah, nothing exciting, but it's a bit of history. So old drawer handle. On to the next. Right next to the fence here. And we've looks nice, sounds nice, not very deep. Hopefully it's a coin, fingers crossed. Finally, I've got one right. We're onto a coin. It looks and feels very Georgian-y, sort of George III. I don't know if you can see. I'll give it a quick tickle with a brush. I think it's jiggered. We might get some detail. I think it needs a magic trouser treatment, this one. Yeah, we'll give it a quick rub. Now, can we get anything off that? Let's zoom in. Now, you can just see the milled edge there. There's a few little bubbles poking up there. Can you see that? Now that tells me that it's sort of Georgian. See it better there. So probably George the Third. They normally come up in this sort of condition. They're not known for coming up in good condition. You can get them in good condition. I mean, I've got a few that are quite nice, but normally this is what they come up like, sort of, well, they're knackered. I think you can just about see his head there, actually. Can you see his head right in the middle, looking to the right? I mean, I know that's a big ask to be able to see that, but I think, yeah, I think you can see that. Excuse me. So I would imagine this, it's probably a halfpenny, and you're probably talking really early 1800s, sort of maybe 1806, 1808, sort of that sort of age range. So yeah, I think you can see a bit of the outline of that side there, where it would probably say Britannia around the outside. So yeah, another coin. Fantastic. Right, I don't know if you can tell, the day has changed massively all of a sudden. It's coming windy and foggy and cold, and we've just unearthed a nice little tongue back button. It had me heart fluttering for a little bit because I thought it was silver, but yeah, we're heading home now. The wife has some dinner on for 1 o'clock, so far that's what the tub's looking like. So yeah, we best get home before we get wrong. Right, we've just had a signal here now. It gave us a bit of a heart attack. Probably the biggest tongue back button I've ever dug up, and it was a screaming signal. Still got the loop on the back, look, the shank. But yeah, what a size that button is. Massive. Probably the size of probably even a little bit bigger than like the old pennies. Massive button, that. Yeah, it did. My heart fluttered a little bit for a second, but I think that's about as close to silver as we're going to get today. A couple more, maybe we might get a few more signals before we get out this field, then we're heading home. So let's see what else we can get. Just to show you here, onto another signal. 2425, and we're on to another clog clasp, look. I think it's got a little bit missing off the bottom of it, but yeah, another clog clasp. We're in the right age range, but I want something shiny. We've managed to go quite a few videos on the channel since we started where we've found silver and we've found gold, and there's not many where we haven't. Now I'm hoping, fingers crossed, before we get to the gate I can muster up something that's shiny. So let's see what we can do. Right, we're on to possibly the last signal of the day. Now it's a piece of lead, but it just seems to be too much of a flat bottom and rounded top to be just a blob of lead. I'll just give it a quick rub. What's everybody thinking on that? Could that be some sort of game encounter, or a sort of token, or a weight? Not very big, but slightly interesting anyway. So yep, there's the gate that we came in this morning. We've done a full loop, about 4 hours detecting. So yeah, possibly the last signal of the day, and that's what we've got to show for it, and a couple of coins. But we'll go through all them when we do the roundup in the garage a bit later on. So possibly might get 1 or 2 more signals before we get the gate, but we might not. We'll see what happens. Right guys, that's it for today. We've done a full loop. We've had 4 hours. Nothing special. I think you get used to finding silver coins every time you go out, and then when you don't find them, you take badly to it. But a couple of coins to our names, a couple of nice bits of artifacts such as buckles, clog clasps, buttons, the usual suspects. At the end of the day, that's metal detecting, isn't it? All of yous out there that do it, you get days like this where you get bits of everything, but nothing sort of amazing. But we've had 4 hours out. It's better than sitting in the house getting jobs off the wife, isn't it? So, yep, we're going to make our way home now. And next time you see us, we'll be in the garage just having a quick look at what we've found. As always, thank you so much for joining in with the comments. Everybody for subscribing, and everybody that knows us that always catches us in the street or whenever I see them and says how much they enjoy watching the channel. So thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate it. And until next time, watch what you're doing. Welcome back to the garage, everyone. We're just going to have a quick run through with all the finds we've had today. We've had about 4 hours. Like I said, there's nothing really special being found. I mean, you can see that's all of the rubbish. That's the lead that will go in the pot. And these are mine and Cooper's finds. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom you in. I think it'll be easier to do that. You can see from the top there, there's the 3 coins. The best one being this one here. I can't remember actually which way that goes. 1 second. That's the way there, I think. I'm pretty sure it's either Georgia 3rd or Georgia 2nd. I'm pretty sure it's Georgia 3rd though, but hole in the middle. Yeah, spoon handle, a lead little, possibly a game piece or something. 2 clog clasps, an umbrella thing, another 2 half pennies. I'll save that one till last because that is the best find. Cooper's finds, he's got a nice little sort of handle of something. What? I don't know. Lovely palm guard. You would almost definitely say that's what that is, with it being the size it is. You know, it's nice, fits nice into the palm. Nice palm guard there. Cooper's one and only coin of the day. I think it's a bit too far gone to get anything off. I think if I just give it another rub on the magic trousers here, I think you might just be able to see, looks to be looking to our left, so that probably be George II. So you're looking at like mid 1700s, aren't you? Early to mid 1700s, I think, off the top of my head. So got a bit of age to it. Another little interesting piece here. I'm imagining that's just off like a padlock or a door or something, because I think you can see the word secure. So would that be the bit on the padlock that kind of came out the way when you put the key in? There'll be a proper name for it, but I can't remember the proper name for it. A little button. Now, there's an interesting piece here, piece of lead, but it looks to have been sort of joined at the back. Like, is welded the right word? I don't know. Or has it been part of something else? But it's definitely lead. If anybody's seen anything like that before, please let us know in the comments below. That would be interesting to kind of hear from you what you think on that. I mean, I know it's nothing special, but just a little bit of interesting, you know, it's just an interesting piece, that's all. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it. Onto mine, very similar to Cooper's. I got a handle off a tap, bit of furniture fitting, buttons, horse ring, and a bit of something that's probably nothing. And probably the star find of the day is this. I still haven't cleaned it. I'm going to leave it to dry a bit longer, but it's a nice decorative sort of buckle type thing. These sort of finds are sort of commonplace where we do our detecting, so you would always expect to come home with some such as, you know, like maybe not as nice a buckle as that, but sort of a buckle, clog clasp, coins, spoon handles, buttons, furniture fittings. So, and plenty of that stuff as well, rubbish. So anybody that is thinking about taking up detecting, this is probably what it's going to be like for majority of the time. I I think we've been extremely lucky the past few times out where we've managed to pull silver coins up. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep that run going today, but we did try. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to get out again, probably next week now. But once again, I just want to thank everybody for getting involved. Really appreciate it. Everybody that subscribes, thank you very much. And those of you that don't subscribe but still watch, it would mean a lot if you could click that subscribe button and get subscribed to the channel. It'll really help us out. We're pushing for 500 now, 500 subscribers, so that would be good to hit that milestone. But till then, I just want to thank you again. And hopefully we can hit silver or gold next time we're out. So thank you very much. Watch what you're doing. Cheers.